Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLune 3-pack Screen Protector plus 3-pack Camera Lens Protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Police watchdog reopens probe into Nottingham killer after cops failed to arrest him for attack weeks before horror. The police watchdog has reopened its investigation into previous assaults by Nottingham killer Valdo Callicane. Officers failed to properly investigate Callicane's attack on two work colleagues at a warehouse weeks before his June 2023 rampage. That case was earmarked for the bin a day before the paranoid schizophrenic fatally stabbed students Barnaby Weber and Grace O'Malleykumar, both 19, and school caretaker Ian Coates, 65. On May 5, 2023, two Leicestershire police officers were called to a warehouse in Kegworth, while being supervised by a sergeant from the office. Agency worker Callicane, 33, had allegedly pushed over one employee and punched another in the face at Arvado Supply Chain Solutions. He was asked to leave and reached for a knife shortly after the assault, said witnesses. The officers are accused of failing to act on that information, saying they were not told of a blade. They failed to download CCTV footage of the attack to a USB stick, claiming each other had it on their body-worn camera. They made no attempt to arrest Callicane or interview witnesses. The cops failed to even check the police national computer, which would have revealed Callicane was wanted for a 2022 attack on a police officer in Nottinghamshire. IOPC Director Derek Campbell said, "Our sympathies remain with the families of Ian, Barnaby, and Grace. We have received a number of representations from them, and we have responded as soon as we were in a position to provide the additional details requested. This is consistent with our policy to share evidence with interested parties so they can effectively participate in our investigations. For a matter to be reopened by the IOPC, it has to meet one or more criteria, including significant new information coming to light that requires further investigation. That applies in this case, and after careful consideration of this new information, we are carrying out further inquiries in respect of what officers actually saw on police systems about Callicane, and in particular an outstanding warrant for his arrest. Those who are closely impacted by our decision, including the bereaved families and the officers involved, have been notified, and we will complete this work as quickly as possible. Any decision on the disciplinary outcome of our investigation will only be made once the new evidence and the results of these inquiries have been analyzed. Our Director General, Rachel Watson, has offered to meet with the families of Ian, Barnaby, and Grace to discuss this development and any concerns they may have. Victims' families told The Sun, "The damning failures exposed by this investigation are just another example of how our loved ones were badly failed by the authorities. If the police had just done their jobs properly by performing a simple check on the police national computer, Barnaby, Grace, and Ian might still be alive today. Their failure to do even the most basic of policing means they have to live with the consequences of what happened. Previous inquiries found mistakes by Nottinghamshire cops, and that medics failed to ensure Callicane got medication for his illness. The families said Leicestershire cops have blood on their hands just as much." They branded the IOPC investigation of very poor quality and said they feel let down by the outcome. They added, "The police force in question and the watchdog supposed to hold them to account are not fit for purpose.